On the previous episode, my buddy and I climbed this waterfall trail to a remote backcountry lake in British Columbia.
This one looks pretty used.
Yeah, this is the main trail. So we've reached the crux of the route here.
Starting from the first lake, our mission takes us up the steep wall on a primitive trail, going off route then up this mountain, trying to find a place to camp, doing a full circle around the mountain, with the crux being around here where the lake drains off of the mountain, not knowing if we can make this crossing.
So we had a bit of some hairy times there. Right where that rope is, you guys can see, there was just a wasp nest right there. So as soon as I touched it, they all just started coming out.
To get by without a sting, but they were hovering.
It's like you're floating right on that ledge there too. Like you have to move real quick, and it's just drops right into the water there. Heading up the chute here. So we go up here, and then there's a primitive trail way up there somewhere. Very rooty in the forest. Hard work, it's steep. Donald and I had split about 50 meters apart because there's so much rock, but I see he's coming now behind my route here. I think that side was getting a little steep and slippery. Just climbing up here, you can see he goes up there to the right. So we just came up this side here, but our trail is over there. Maybe I should have stayed in that bowl over there. This one over here just seemed nicer. So we've got a ptarmigan nest there. Mama went out. You can see a baby right there. So that's the nest right in the rocks. So we're gonna back up a bit and go over here, get over to the rock again. So getting high up on this rock chute here.
Yeah, catch you, David.
Sometimes I question why I do this stuff. In the end, it's always worth it.
Tarzan.
Across this road.
Tarzan. How you doing, David?
Not too bad.
Pretty flat trail up here, eh?
Yeah, it's a pretty flat,
Easy.
easy breezy, beautiful trail up here. And a lot of these spiked bushes, which is really nice. I love spiked bushes when I'm trying to climb up this with an old ship rope that I don't trust. It's my favorite. Oh, steep. We've got some ropes here. Part of the hike is not for the average hiker. This is
Only for trained professionals like ourselves, eh, David?
trained professionals. That's what we are.
David likes his trails like he likes his tea steeped.
So we're just getting up to the top of this here. Looking down, folks, this is not, like that's literally straight down. This is level, that is straight down. So this is serious stuff up here. I'm panting like a dog here. I need sugars badly, but we got to get up on top of something nice and flat, and then we can chill. More climbing.
Give me a minute to get to stable ground.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a pretty sweet view of the lake in here.
So we're just looking for a place to chill for a minute, have some sugar and water. So we just had a little snack spot here. We're packing up and gonna head to the summit now. That was a serious grind going up that. That is not the faint of heart. Like cliffs right off the side of the forest and the rock. And the ropes are old, so you don't want to trust them. It's yeah, and that's, most people should just head to the first lake and that's it. I just know the second lake is so beautiful. So we're gonna get up there now and I'll show you guys soon. So we're getting close to the high ridge here. See, this is quite the grind. But the views up here, this lake, are astounding.
Oh, the lake's awfully small. Look at it.
Here's a second lake, folks.
Second lake.
Or is this the third lake?
We made it. Little pools over there too, eh?
Oh yeah, Roman bath.
Roman baths all around.
So we're just looking for flat spots to camp.
Oh yeah, we still got a hump to go.
Yeah, so a bit up here. Got Sawtooth behind us. Still misty and foggy up here. Wow, look at this beautiful tarn up top here.
Still
Roman
got
bath.
snow melting into it, too chilly.
Yeah, that's a Roman ice bath. And that's where we're going up there. Look at this cute little tarn on the edge of this rock.
And it's cute, cool. It's like a little hot tub.
Yeah, we're just looking at our route here. We don't know what's the best way here. It looks pretty steep, so probably gonna try to go up there and to the right.
Do you think, David, we're risking our life for, or what?
So looking over at 5040, there's a helicopter over there. I don't know if you guys can see that right there.
Getting close to the hut.
I don't know if it's a rescue. Huh. Or is it just a tour?
Maybe a scenic tour.
I don't know if it's landing or not.
Yeah, I think that's a tour. He's gonna come across the Triple Peaks.
There he is. So a helicopter just flew through Triple Peaks there. But check this out. Second lake. Amazing. Just about up here.
Nice.
A little bit of a false summit.
Oh yeah.
So we just climbed up this chute here, and then there's a bit of exposed spot, hopped over there, and now we're looking at this. We're so close. This thing's unnamed, just beside Triple Peak. Poor mountain, doesn't get any love. We're just finding our way up. Looks like Donald found a ramp over there. How's that look?
Oh, it's good back here. We got lots of options.
Nice. So Donald just went over to the right there. A little more exposed. I like this kind of little chute I found. So behind me there, that little wedge. Looking not too bad, a little steep. We gotta get up there somehow. So we're just looking at options. We didn't go up that. So the key is to just stick on the rocks, but those might not be solid. Donald's looking over here at this route. He likes this one, so let's take a look what we got here. I could do the other one, I don't know what.
Somebody coming up here.
Oh, I see. Yeah, it's got some steppies. Yeah, let's go up here. Yeah, baby.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, baby.
Look at that thing.
Look at this.
Woo-hoo-hoo! Drive by these things all the time, wondering what's going on up there, eh?
I see a cairn. I see a cairn.
That's not even the true summit, I don't think. Look at the next hill over.
Oh, there's another one there.
I think that
might be higher.
I think it is.
So there's a cairn there, but this clearly looks like it's 5 feet higher. So I guess that's got to be the true summit. So this was definitely had multiple summits, false summits.
David, oh, look at that tarn down there.
Come on up, man. That's it.
That's it.
Woo! That summit now looks higher.
Yeah.
One of these is the summit. We don't know which one it is. So Donald's looking at the potential of going over there.
Third lake.
Initially, I was hoping if we could traverse around and then go down the other side, but this is definitely not a hiker's kind of place. It's a climber's kind of place. Oh, the mountain's cleaning up over here, clearing over. You see the broken group right over there? Amazing. So we're just looking for camping spots right now, and we're gonna stay up here because there's a little tarn that we just saw over there. So basically that tarn, we're gonna fill up our water and our reserve water, and then we're gonna jump in there and have a bath after we have enough water to drink. And then, so we're just looking for all the softest spots that are flat for our camping. Okay, so where are you looking at here? You mentioned there's, yeah, this one looks great down here.
I can work with this. I like this one because you climb out of your tent, you got a view of the lakes right there.
Yeah, so we've got beautiful.
You climb out of your tent and look at that, not bad.
Yeah, great view there.
There's this gravel spot up here that's very flat and very fine gravel that I can also work with.
Yeah, this is the one I was looking at earlier. It's kind of got a flat right here.
Peg in.
Just enough space. Or here where I'm at.
Yeah.
I think it's probably a little bit flatter where you're standing.
This is a nice flat gravel spot, which is you move a few rocks.
Yeah, you could get a...
Might be hard on the bottom of the tent. There's this spot here doesn't look fabulous, but...
Oh yeah,
right
you could squeeze down there. We're all that right against that as well. the little tarn there. So that's where we're gonna get our water, and then you should be able to sit in there, have a little bath.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Got to get that Roman bath going.
If we lie down, like
yeah. Tomorrow there's a couple of really world-class tarns right next to the second lake. We're gonna go check those out. I think those are too cold to swim in though, but we'll check them out tomorrow. Wow, look at all these clouds coming up. It's still echoing around the mountains. That's wild.
It bounces off of these and then goes over.
It goes over there, yeah. So Donald's pointing out right there, there's that rock. I'll zoom in for you guys. It looks like it's about to fall. That right there, what is going on with that rock? Just waiting to fall off. So we get closer on it. Look at this thing. It's sitting there so precarious. This whole bowl down there is just all untouched. It's never been logged, I don't think. There's no roads, there's no nothing. It's just untouched, pristine backcountry here, which is just, you know, a rare thing on Vancouver Island. Unreal. It was worth the horrendous scramble up here. It was so bad with a backpacking bag. It's a lot easier to day hike it. Pretty dangerous though. If you're just like a casual day hiker, I would not recommend coming up here. It's very unsafe. That moment when you get your tent all set up. You can see here, so I don't have my sleeping bag in there yet. It's out there. Lots of squish mosquitoes in here from my previous trip. I need to clean those. If you're wondering, yes, the mosquitoes are a little bad. They're about a 5 out of 10. I've seen worse. So finally got a clear view of Triple Peak here. Clouds are blowing away. Pretty serious rock climbing objective to get up there. So you see the cabin at 50-40 there. We'll push in, there's lights going on. So you look here above Cat's here, there's a rainbow right there. Look at that little rainbow. I don't know if that picks it up on the camera, but.
I can't believe you're gonna make me do this.
Yeah, so we're up on a mountain here. So I've done, I think, was it 5 day hikes in town? And then I've done the one saddle trip, and this thing doesn't stink. And we're up here. It was a steep scramble. We were sweating. This thing was soaked.
It was soaking wet. It's disgusting. I can't believe you're making me do this.
So it doesn't smell. It really doesn't smell. But Donald is going to smell it and get his opinion.
Okay, right on the back where it was soaking wet. On the armpit. The armpits have a little tiny bit of spice to them, but not bad. It's nasty that I did that, but it's pretty amazing at how little it smells. The pit's got a little bit of juice to it, but the back was soaking wet today, and it actually smells almost like not bounce fabric softener, but something.
It's fresh.
Like yeah.
So we're getting a beautiful sunset here. Look at that golden ball coming down. Well, the sun has set here on unnamed mountain. This is the meaning of life right here. Just get out to these places, let your stress go away. All the stresses that I'm dealing with on my political channel, suppression of free speech, all that stuff. The problems get solved out here, the mind gets clear. Oh, that's epic, man. Pretty dark out here though.
Oh, good morning. A little bit of a rough night here, considering this sleeping pad I've got here, as you can see above me, is deflated. I used it twice, and it's got a hole or something. That's the Thermarest Uber light, and it has failed after 2 uses. Oh, some pink light out there. Everything is crammed in here. My Deflating sleeping pad.
Good morning. A little bit of a crispy morning here. Not too cold last night, but there was a weird shrill in the middle of the night. I don't know if there was maybe a bear came up to one of the camps down there, and one of the girls down there, the rock climbers, or the campers, the hikers, screamed, or if it was like a bunny getting caught by a cougar or something, but some weird shrill down over here, way down in there somewhere. Just watching the sunrise right now. Oh, it's just so peaceful out here. So the plan is we're gonna try to get down the left side of this mountain today. Woo! It's a morning fog over there. Finally getting some sun on these peaks, and we've got all this fog here where the broken group was. The broken group would be right out there, but it's all covered up now. So we're just heading off the summit now. Came down this little chute behind me here. Now we're trying to figure out if we can connect all these tarns ahead of us and do a loop of the lake that goes clockwise. So the idea is to go kind of where Donald is and then somewhere straight down there. But where we actually came from was way over there. So we're hoping there's a connection right here somewhere, but it does drop off. Loose in here. We're off the summit block now, all the hard stuff.
There's 1,000 little tarns up there. Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, tons of them. We want to end up over on this side where those two tarns are over there. And then that leads right out to our trail to go down the nightmarish path. So that's where we were up there, and we were looking, what does this look like? Well, you can see it. It's just nasty vertical rock and trees. So we're looking, probably go down here and then get around. We're trying to figure out how to get off this rock over here.
Come out right there, we're by the snow.
Oh yeah, a little steep down there.
Yeah.
It might maybe crest around this rock too over here, I don't know.
I think it looks pretty good. I mean, the other option is to go back.
Yeah, back
Way
over where
there.
that crack is, and then
I think this way is a lot,
ramp it down.
lot shorter, and we got vegetation over here.
Yeah, or we might be able to go on the far side of that rock. So we're looking at options. Either we can go right through the trees. Donald's got a couple steps here. It's a little too slippery over there. I think that probably looks like the best route there. So we can see the backside of this nasty. This is exactly what I thought it would be. After carefully threading the needle, we were able to get off the summit block and down onto the lower shelf. Our next objective is to see if we can circumnavigate the lake, making it over the points where the lake dumps off into waterfalls.
Pretty chilly.
Pretty chilly in there, not so much a Roman bath.
Ball's gonna crawl up inside you in that one.
Looking down this untouched valley, just complete backcountry Vancouver Island here, amazing. We're gonna head over there now to that point right there, and then we should get a better view of Sawtooth from over there. We're just looking at as a backup plan, if we can't cross where the river goes into a waterfall there, if we got down here, basically, I don't know if you could crawl around there or climb up this. He's confident and jump the waterfall. Yeah, maybe a jump. Maybe take the backpack off and throw it. Land of a million lakes. So that's where we came from. You can see where we slept. There's a backside of the lake, amazing. Making our way around. The waterfall is right in there somewhere.
That's where I stayed.
You got a steep drop over there. And we're already most way around the lake here too, so soon we'll find out what's the deal with that creek waterfall crossing. So lake all the way down there, all the way down there. So deep in the distance there, we've got Steamboat Mountain there. You can see all limestone, just looks like nothing else. So we just heard a screeching sound again, the same one I heard in the night. It's got to be some sort of weird little creature, bird, martin, something. Because it came from like right by the lake here. So I don't know what that is, but it's very weird sound. We've made it to paradise. This has been on my bucket list for a while now to get back here to the backside of this lake.
I've been to the front of the lake just briefly, but to get on the full backside here, just amazing, the color of this thing, turquoise blue. This here is one of the 2 water crossings. Surprisingly enough, it was easy to hop across, and that's how it is sometimes. You get worked up about something that really isn't a problem. So we crossed the river there, but I saw up on my drone there's another one over here somewhere. Wow. Dead center on the high point here in between the lake. So there's still a water crossing somewhere over there. Oh, woo! Donald's down there somewhere. There's his bag.
Turns out there was no dangerous water crossings. There's 2 spots where the lake flows out into waterfalls. They're easily crossed with a hop, skip, and a jump, but on a backcountry route like this, you just don't know what you're gonna find.
Not looking forward to the descent down to the first lake.
Yeah, that's not fun.
Yesterday, but this was worth it. So nice. It feels so good up here. The views from up here, spectacular.
Got an exfoliation bath here. This one's just cute, just tucked away. Some weird reeds and grass in there. So we're on the back side of this. We're gonna work our way down here. And then up there, so what do you think, Donald? We got bath time here.
Yeah,
We got this tarn.
Bath time. These ones look warmer.
There's a nice blue in there, but we got the
Those ones look
bigger,
cool, but
deeper
down
ones.
here, they're gonna be a deep clean down there. I think we need a deep clean right
Yeah.
now.
a deep clean.
Yeah. We'll go
Clean
down.
all that skunk
blue
off of
ones.
us. Do a little update here, sniff test.
I'm out.
You're not a part of this
No,
sniff test
no,
here?
I did mine.
It's starting to smell a little bit almost like firewood or something, but not, they don't stink. This is some sort of miracle fabric. So we made it to the Roman baths. These aren't normal Roman baths, these are Roman ice baths. So there's one there and then there's one over there. We're gonna go look at the other one first. They're pretty deep, so these gotta be really cold. There's some smaller ones around here, but these just look so nice. You can fully submerge. It's pretty warm out here. We're on this like major cliff here, but should be able just to scoot right around here. We see something funny? There's a vehicle down there, right down there. Can't quite see, I think these are 50-40 ones, but where we would be just over there. So here's the second Roman bath and then the main lake. And there's a connection that just goes all the way up there. So our initial trail is on the side of this thing. So here's the second tarn. This one's pretty big too. Yeah, that's cold water. That's pretty cold. Gotta do it, gotta do it. This one doesn't look quite as deep. So this is probably a little bit warmer. The other one's over there. Ice bath. Woo.
Inuit bath.
Woo. Woo. Oh. Okay. Oh, it's nice and muddy here.
Yeah.
Oh, it's slippery. It's slippery.
Woo!
That's cold.
That's cold.
That's cold, people.
Woo! Dunk, get your head under there. Holy moly.
Oh, I'm not even touching.
No, it's deep.
It goes
It's a deep turn.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Woo!
How's that?
Oh, it feels great.
New man. David's
Staying here.
been reborn. He's been baptized by the holiest of waters. The plunge master, the plunger.
There's a natural rock chair right here. There's even a ledge to put your butt on.
Nice.
This is amazing. I can actually endure this.
Nice.
It's really, really cold.
You're doing good.
It's right at that edge. We gotta do one more dunk here. Woo!
This could have been us, ladies. This could have been us. This could have been you and I. Instead, I'm here swimming with David.
Woo!
So we got Donald in the water now. Triple peak, disappearing behind the clouds.
So I end up climbing down here to get to the big lake to get some water to drink. Surprisingly, this lake is kind of the same temperature. You ready to go?
Yeah.
So we're back here at our lunch spot from yesterday, which is just over there. We were able to navigate our way back here. There's a lot of just ridges and stuff. It's quite wild, just like my hair. Feeling refreshed. We're nice and calm and cool now, as we have got to go down through the hellscape. There's no other way to describe it. Vertical forest, and then rock slabs, and then boulder field. We're going down into the chute here. This part here is such a big drop. Something I should note here while you can't see it, if I slip here, I'll cease to exist, as it drops about 400 or 500 feet straight down right to my left off this cliff, which is why I'm grunting like a dehydrated walrus. Oh, that's the worst part of it. Woo! It's a little better from here.
Yeah.
So this is what I'm going down. We've got Inception here. He's recording me and I'm recording him.
For anybody watching, if you do a screenshot, you might get a look up David Shorts there. So.
So now we're going down here. So you can see the ribbon down here. This is basically the path that you normally follow, but Donald has spotted a ribbon over here, high route, which avoids all the scree. Yeah, the wasps are like the main thing we want to avoid, because you literally are hanging by these little rock handholds over the water with wasps coming at you. Yeah, this next section is pretty bad too. So you can see right in the center there's that ribbon that he spotted. So we're hoping this continues. So looking back up, we came from there up into there, zigzag across all these rocks and then up. We were on top of all that. That's why it was straight down. So we bushwhacked through all this stuff, came down here. Now we're looking to connect up here. How's it look?
Pretty good, yeah.
So we're looking at this. We got a big bluff out here, but I think we can go back around here and get this nice ramp, and that carries us all the way down. There's people in the lake. Woo! We're almost at the bottom. We found this green chute. See this big slab of rock? We went beside it, and there's just car-sized boulders everywhere. Just trying to get up on this last little ridge to get over to the lake, but seems like it's pretty clear sailings over here. Basically, just gonna take this ramp down back to the lake. So looking back, that's the wall we were on, and there's actually a guy up there right now. So you can technically scramble down that, but we went around this way and down. So we're back to the first lake.
Okay, we're good. We're here to see if we can get some video footage of David crying. It happens all the time when he's out hiking with me, but I never have the camera ready to catch the footage, so should get it this time.
I'm backwards here now. Donald scaling the wall. So we're down now at the very bottom, just got some water at the creek, and now we have to climb back up to the logging road, and we are done. Pretty darn exhausted right now. So basically I have to get on top of that thing up there, following the trail over here. Final push up here. The back of the car now. My shirt has disappeared somewhere. It's actually over there on that rock. 14.62 kilometers, a bunch of elevation gain, a lot of climbing, very tiring. I'm sufficiently exhausted. So what do you think about that?
That was pretty good. It was a little bit of an easy hike. I think I might go hike, drop you off, and then go hike 50-40 after.
Yeah.
I didn't feel like I got my steps in.
Yeah. If you guys want to support this shirtless man's Patreon, of a Patreon at patreon.com/davidhiking. Subscribe, all that good stuff. I'll see you guys in the next one. Look how soaked my shirt is. I'm trying to dry it off before getting in, but that is soaked.